Supreme Week 8 is here. They are bringing some killer accessories like this gumball machine.
Everybody put your hands in it.
What? No gumball machine. Pushed back. Anyways, we're definitely gonna get some killer threads in this collab. Not really. Mostly cargo sweatpants. Oh, okay. Well then what the hell are they releasing this week? Swarovski crystal Vans? What the fuck is going on?
I feel like I'm chosen. I'm covered in gold.
Welcome back, friends, to another edition of Fauntleroy's Finest, and today I'm gonna talk about the Supreme Fall/Winter 22 Week 8 drop list. I feel like a broken record when I say it's really not the best.
That's not going to be good for business.
We did get a tease that the gumball machine was going to come out this week, but of course that was a dirty, whorish lie.
Liar!
So that will be released at some other time down the road. And then we are supposed to get some type of collaboration between Vans and Swarovski Crystal. I can only imagine those are going to be not that popular.
That's cold.
Who knows, maybe they will be. I just can't imagine why anyone would need crystals on Vans. But if you do want some crystal Vans, you know the best way to get them? With proxies, and your friends at IP Royal can do it for you. We all know that the most popular streetwear and sneaker releases can sell out in under a minute.
Denied.
And that's why prices on the secondary market can just go out of bounds. Which means that people that can pick up these hype items for retail have the potential to make tons of extra profit. IP Royal's residential proxies come from real devices with real IP-issued connections. Bots can use these proxies to mask their activity and become indistinguishable from other regular shoppers. More importantly, by using proxies as close as possible to the website's physical servers, botters can enjoy lower latency and complete their purchases faster when using IP Royal residential proxies. And the folks at IP Royal proxies like me so much that they said that you can have 50% off if you use coupon code FINEST50, FINEST 50. So if you are in the market for proxies, you can get 50% off the IP Royal proxies if you use code FINEST50. Don't be an idiot. Get half off proxies. Make sure you're a subscriber to the channel. Pay attention for my live streams because we've been doing giveaways on the live streams. You can't win if you're not there, so make sure that you pay attention to that. All right, let's get started. I don't know if this is the whole drop list, but the first item is the Quality 6 panel. Now, this is going to be a premium hat, as the leather strap in the back, and the design is not very good. So let's just pass on these. Next up, this Drip Thermal. The red one kind of has a Freddy Krueger vibe, so maybe that's a cool one to kind of take a look at.
Tell him Freddy sent you.
But other than that, I think it's a pass. Next up, this Brush Twill Zip jacket. It just kind of feels like a lot of other jackets that we've seen come out of Supreme lately. Nothing wrong with it, but I don't really see people having a desire that they must have this one. I can't imagine that it's going to resell for anything. But again, just, you know, kind of a nice basic jacket that they make. Next up is this Dice sweater. You know, roll them bones.
6 hours straight talking about clagging.
I actually do like this sweater. It doesn't have a ton of branding on it, so I can't imagine that there's going to be a lot of resell in it. Maybe sometimes stuff like this does if they don't make enough, but I assume that this thing will sit for a while, and if you want it, you should be able to get this one. Next up, we have this trench coat. I mean, it's probably going to be really expensive. Wear a trench coat around at a school, and you're going to get tackled very quickly. I know it. That somebody's going to assume that you're doing something bad.
I didn't even pull it out yet.
Next up, we have this snap-up work shirt. Seems like a nice work shirt. Nothing wrong with it. He has this listed at $148, so that's kind of expensive, honestly, for a regular-ass work shirt. Strictly a personal. If you like it, good for you. Next up, we have the Supreme Duck Down Hooded Sweater. This is the first piece from the Duck Down music collaboration.
This is awesome! This is awesome!
The front has a small little logo from Duck Down Music, and they also have a hit of that little guy on the back. It looks like it's embroidered. I can't really tell 100%, but I'm going to say it's embroidered. And honestly, I don't really see a ton of resell in this collaboration as a whole. But if you like them, you know, have a great time. Next up, we have this Duck Down Music The Shining tee. Smith & Wesson is the artist. I don't know a ton about Duck Down, to be honest with you. I'm generally a fan of old album art, cover images. It's not really something that I'm gonna go after. But again, if it's your thing, man, go after it. Next up, we have kind of my sleeper pick of the week, maybe. This Lotus top. That Heartbreaker short sleeve tee did really well early on, and it's possible that this Lotus one can do that as well. That logo is completely embroidered, and it does look pretty cool, so I don't know. This is probably going to be my sleeper pick of the week if you get a good size in maybe that cream colorway or the black colorway, XXLs if they have it. Next we have this duck down beanie. Again, unless you like this beanie, I don't really see resell in it. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, if you were going to go for it, go for the black.
Nope, stop talking, go to jail.
Next up, we have this Jacquard logo camp cap. Now, this might be the first camp cap that I will say I would probably skip it. Yeehaw! Here we go, guys. We got some bull riding, rodeo bucking, bronco attempting, cargo denim overalls. Yeehaw!
Crack that whip.
In all honesty, you never know with stuff like this. Sometimes they do okay. Usually they just don't make a ton of these, so they could sell out pretty quickly. I think those camo ones probably do sell out, but that's super risky, and like $178 is the estimated price on these. But technically, it's pants and a shirt. So you could be saving a whole lot of money here. Next up are these small box logo cargo sweatpants. They're gonna sit for a little bit. I expect you to be able to get these at the sale as well. I like that they're cargo. They have the little extra pockets on the side. That's okay. But I just still have a problem spending like $158 on like a pair of sweatpants. Maybe that's just me, but I mean, that's why I'm gonna pass.
Pussy.
Now this flannel reversible puffer jacket could have some profit down the road. He's got this estimated at $248. Now, that's not an awful price for a puffer jacket. I really do think this is a nice piece. I like those colorways that they chose. And if people are feeling those as much as they liked those other flannel shirts from a few weeks back, I expect these to sell out pretty quickly.
Why you crazy?
At least in the big sizes for sure. You might be able to get like mediums and larges for a little bit. On a super dead week, I could see an item like this selling out. I could also see an item like this going to the sale. So it's been a really crazy year, and I think it just depends on stock. Like, again, if you wanted to gamble on this, XL, XXL, I really think that brown one looks really nice. But at the end of the day, you never go wrong with black. But again, probably just wait on the sale if you really want to get this one.
Pause.
Next up is the small box logo hooded sweatshirt. They do have a decent little camo there, I can say that. If any color is going to sell out of these hoodies, it would be that one. But these show up every year. Nothing special. Let's move along. Next up, the Supreme Duck Down Enter the Stage tee. Now, I actually like this graphic a lot better than the other one.
I like it a lot.
Again, it's more album cover art from Duck Down Music. And like I said last time, not super familiar with any of these guys. They just made way too many colorways in this shirt. And I just don't think anybody's going to be kicking down your door to get those Duck Down Music shirts. And it's kind of fitting for this week that the highest ranking article of clothing is a beanie. Yeah, the ribbed beanie. Ribbed for our pleasure. It's a beanie with a shop logo. I really think you can do better than this, honestly. And then here we go, the number 2 item, the Supreme Boker glow-in-the-dark knife. That's right, we have another knife, but this one glows in the dark, people. So if you are fighting someone at night, and you pull your little knife out, and you go to stab him and it goes across the room, this one glows in the dark. You can find it and get him back.
You son of a bitch!
It's going to be a pretty small little knife. It's meant to be on a keychain, and I think the price point is $36. So again, it's probably going to be like that big. It's not going to be very big at all, but it is a neat little item, and it gives you a reason to buy something this week at least, right?
Let's put a smile on that face.
We have seen other knives like this come up very recently here, and there is really no resell in these. They've made so many of them lately that it's just easy to get a hold of. And then finally, the number 1 item of the week is an air freshener.
Say what?
Yeah, that's right, a box logo air freshener. You know what it smells like? An overpriced t-shirt, that's what.
Ha ha, very funny, motherfucker.
They've got these listed at $20. I assume they come in a pack of 2, hopefully. I don't really know what you're going to multi-cart those with. Maybe you get that and the knife and just eat that shipping and say, these are for me. Grab some overalls, a knife, and some air freshener if that's what you need. But this is really going to be a hardcore personal week for the most part. You really know that it's a shitty week when an air freshener is the number 1 item. Alright folks, there you go. I don't even think you wanted this video, but I gave it to you anyways. That was Supreme's Week 8. seems to be kind of a turd. I still haven't seen any images of the Vans that are supposed to be coming out this week, the Swarovski crystal Vans.
You forgot your bling bling.
All right, folks, thank you again for watching.
That was horrible.
And if this video has not given you the Fauntleroy fix that you need in your life today, then you should check out these videos right here.
Trying to catch the beat. Throw your motherfucking hands.
Get 'em high.